Hi everyone, my name is Chrissy Roll, and today I'm going to talk about Kant's ethical philosophy, specifically his categorical imperative, and how it can be applied to a modern issue, submitting an assignment written by AI as if it were your own work. We'll look at how Kant's three formulations of the categorical imperative can guide our understanding of what is morally right and wrong in this scenario. In this presentation, I will first explain what deontology is, then introduce Kant's categorical imperative and its three formulations. After that, I'll apply these principles to the scenario of submitting an AI-generated assignment and explain why this action is considered ethically wrong according to Kantian ethics. Finally, we'll summarize the key points. Deontology is a moral theory that focuses on duties and rules rather than consequences. According to Kant, what makes an action morally right is not the outcome it produces, but whether it follows moral laws. Intentions matter more than results. So, even if cheating didn't hurt anyone, it would still be considered wrong because it violates moral duty. Kant developed the idea of the categorical imperative, which is a universal moral principle. It asks, can the rule guiding my action be applied to everyone? If the rule cannot logically be applied universally, then acting according to it is immoral. This principle is the foundation of Kant's deontological ethics. Kant expressed the categorical imperative in three main ways, or formulations. 1. Universal law. Act only according to rules that could become universal laws. 2. Humanity as an end. Treat people as ends in themselves, never as merely a means. 3. Kingdom of ends. Act as if your behavior contributes to a moral community. Each formulation helps us evaluate whether an action is morally acceptable. Our moral scenario today involves submitting an AI-generated assignment but presenting it as your own work. This is increasingly common with modern AI tools, but it raises important ethical questions. Is this action morally acceptable? We'll examine it using Kant's three formulations. The first formulation is the universal law. It asks, could everyone act according to this rule? If the rule guiding our action cannot logically apply to everyone without contradiction, then it's immoral. So, what if all students submitted AI-generated work as their own? Would the system of education still work? If every student cheated using AI, the purpose of education would collapse. Learning would no longer take place, degrees would lose their value, and academic trust would vanish. Since the rule cannot logically be universalized, Kant would say that submitting AI work as your own is morally wrong. The second formulation asks us to treat humanity always as an end, never merely as a means. We must respect other people as rational beings, not use them for our personal benefit. Does submitting an AI-generated assignment respect others? Submitting AI work deceives professors, gives the dishonest student an unfair advantage over honest students, and manipulates the academic system. In Kant's terms, this action treats other people as means to an end, rather than as individuals with intrinsic value. Therefore, this action is morally wrong under the second formulation. The third formulation is the kingdom of ends. It asks us to act as if our behavior contributes to a moral society where everyone follows rules that respect human dignity and fairness. In such a community, everyone's actions should support the well-being and ethical treatment of others. In a moral academic community, honesty, responsibility, and fairness are valued. Submitting an AI-generated assignment undermines these principles and damages the trust that holds the community together. Therefore, this action cannot be accepted in a kingdom of ends and is morally wrong. To summarize, according to Kantian ethics, submitting AI-generated work as your own is unethical because it cannot be universalized, it disrespects the rights and dignity of others, and it undermines the integrity of the academic community. All three formulations of the categorical imperative confirm that this action is morally impermissible. In conclusion, deontology focuses on moral duty over outcomes. Kant's categorical imperative provides a universal test for moral actions. Its three formulations guide us to act ethically. Using AI to cheat fails all three tests and is therefore morally wrong. This demonstrates how Kantian ethics applies to modern ethical challenges.